Hi Gemini, this is your weekly reading. I just wanted to ask before I forget, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, if you leave a one-word question in the comments, I'd love to pull a card for you. So let's get started with your reading. Spirit, what message do you have for Gemini? 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 Okay, what message do you have for Gemini? We have renewal, we have the Queen of Swords, and we have the Four of Wands. And let's see what we have. I also like this Lenormand deck. It's tiny but mighty. I love the messages it has. Spirit, what message do you have for Gemini? We have the moon, we have the snake, we have the dog. And then I also really love this inner deck. I feel like sometimes, we're all so busy that our inner self is trying to send us a message. So I wanted to use this deck as well. What message do you have? I feel like I'm going to shuffle it one more time. It is never truly the end. Write a letter, and it's okay to be misunderstood. At the bottom of the deck, I saw this one. Breathe in, practice breathing work today. So maybe you need to take a couple deep breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. So if I start with your first card, it's renewal, reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness, time to head in a new direction, clarity on your life purpose. In your heart, you know what to do. Sometimes I think we're always looking for answers, but a lot of times we know exactly what it is we want to do. We just need to take action in getting there. I think sometimes we're just looking for clarity where we say, is this the one? Is it this one? Is it that one? But sometimes we all just want the answer rather than enjoying the journey to figure out which one's best fit for us. And I can tell too with the moon card. I'm not sure if you're staying up at night thinking about things. Your brain is, running and thinking about a lot of stuff, especially you see these horses like running into the night. I don't know if your brain is, running like a hamster on a wheel where you got so many things you're trying to think of on your list to do. And but it says you're going in a new direction. So maybe you've thought of something that you really want to do. Now is just the taking action part of it. It said it is never truly the end. Beloved, in this, everything will be okay. So again, I think we're always looking for the answers, but I think if we all just know everything's going to be fine, whatever direction we go in, there's no right or wrong. We all, if I sometimes feel like if we never have that hiccup or experience, that didn't maybe work out and we go in a new direction, it's all the adventure, not the destination. So, and on your next one, you have the Queen of Swords, which is brilliant, experienced, humorous, judgmental, releasing situations or people that no longer serve you, seeing the humor in difficult situations, focusing on career, divorced or unmarried individuals. But I also think the Queen of Swords is like, cutting through all this stuff, taking action, going straight for it, going into battle, ready to take on anything that gets in their way. And seeing that paired with the snake, I know everybody's interpretation is different, but I feel like for this year, this is the year of the snake in the Chinese zodiac. So I wonder if it's saying that you will accomplish something, you're going to conquer whatever it is you're wanting to do before the end of the Chinese New Year, which Our New Year's is January. Theirs is in February, so I don't know if it's maybe a destination you will have reached by February. But I was just thinking of that when I saw this. I felt like Spirit was trying to tell me the year, not the actual snake. But it also could maybe mean strategic. I'm not 100% sure, but I felt like Spirit was telling me the year of the Chinese year of the snake. But and it says write a letter to your inner child. Sometimes I think, especially because it does have different interpretations. Some people see it as like a journal doing gratitude, all the things you're thankful for. But when I look at all your cards, it looks like you're trying to accomplish something. And especially with your mind racing, I wonder if you're needing to like write things down, or, in today's technology, it would be like your notes in your phone, trying to jot all the things you need to do or all the stuff on your to-do list to accomplish. Also, sometimes when you have ideas running through your brain at night, you have so much going on. And so that you don't forget, maybe text yourself. I mean, I do it to myself all the time. I put my phone number in my text message and then I text myself because I have a lot on my plate. I mean, I got a house of 6, so I feel like I have to text myself sometimes, but it could just be you jotting down notes of things you need to remember to accomplish this goal, or so other things aren't getting in the way of your brain when you're, trying to actually be strategic to accomplish what task you're trying to get. I hope that makes sense. Sorry, my brain was going. I was feeling like you right there. A lot of things, Spirit was like sending me a lot of messages all at one time. But I definitely can tell it's going to be such a great outcome. I mean, the 4 of Wands, oh my goodness. I anytime I get this, I love that one. Even you can see there, I mean, they're dancing, they're celebrating. And it says here, so much to celebrate, sending gratitude to the divine and the angels for the peace and prosperity coming to you, peace and contentment in your personal life. I just feel like, here you're striving, you're conquering, you're willing to do anything. And as you can see here, you do accomplish it. And it shows sharing it with someone else, whether that's a friend or a loved one, a family member. I mean, it doesn't have to be a relationship, because I see here with the dogs are committed companions. So I feel like this could be your significant other. This could be a friend. I mean, a dog is a person's best friend. It could be anything. It could even be your own pet. But a lot of the interpretation in the Lenormand of the dog is a companion, a friend. And I don't know why Spirit just keeps showing me this as like a ring. So I don't know if that's your significant other. If you're not, with someone, I guess disregard, because it is a general reading. But I mean, I feel like, I don't know if this is getting engaged or not. Sometimes this is a wedding celebration. This could be a reunion celebration. This could be accomplishing celebration. I mean, it has so many different interpretations, but from the look of your reading, it's definitely showing an accomplishment and a celebration with friends and everything. And I mean, I don't know why I keep feeling like that is looking like a ring to me of engagement or something. But in the usual interpretation, that's not it, But I keep feeling like I'm steered towards this. And it says, it is okay to be misunderstood. Perception is not always based on the truth. I think we're all misunderstood sometimes. Sometimes even especially when you're angled towards a goal, sometimes people misunderstand, like, oh, they're just, constantly, on a mission, and, they're not thinking about me, they're not this and that, but they don't realize the whole picture is reaching success to celebrate with other people and your friends and your family. I think sometimes communication, talking to people can be misunderstood. And I'm also, we're going into a retrograde here shortly, so that is always misunderstandings, but just know that it will all be worked out and understood. And misunderstandings don't last forever. They can always be fixed and, interpreted and whatever was misunderstood, if that makes any sense. But I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you in the next reading.